Alrighty, boys, we are almost there. The 9th anniversary, it's almost here. You can see, I usually don't do these types of videos, but I felt that, you know, this time it might be a little bit worth it because, hey, we could still sneak 9th anniversary in there, right? But we have a data download, and in this data download, we have a schedule that's going to be giving us an upcoming indicator that the anniversary is almost here. So this might sound a little bit like, it's like, oh, we still got 5 days, but this is the sign that better times are coming, right? We are almost to the beginning of the best celebration ever. So, who is coming with this update? Well, let's cover, I guess let's just get into the most important thing of this little schedule, and that is going to be UI Goku's EZA. So, UI Goku's EZA, if you guys don't know, he's going to be the major EZA for the countdown celebration, which is odd. They don't typically do, like, usually you don't think for a countdown celebration this is something that they would do, right? But they decided to do it. Now, this is the version of UI Goku that Global gets, and then JP, we kind of get a better UI Goku, but not the point. Let's just kind of briefly go over this guy so you guys understand what he's doing. Realm of Gods, Key 4 category, yeah, Key 4, 150 to stats, whatever. I mean, they're okay, I guess, but this is like a desperation leader if you don't have anything else. Looking at the 18 key super attack effects, we are getting raises attack and defense for 1 turn and disables enemy's guard, which is nice, and then causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. So you guys can see he's raising his attack and defense by 30%, and then he is greatly lowering the enemy's defense, so lowering the defense by 50% never hurts. Now, Ultra Super Attack, the 18 key, known as the Kamehameha, a very, very unique name. Greatly raises attack and defense for the same thing. Disables, well, this is actually greatly raises, so 50%, excuse me. Disables enemy's guard, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, which is just, again, a multiplier on the previous one, and then raises allies' attack by 50% for 1 turn. So that support is nice. If you are going to put this guy in slot 1, you're obviously going to want to let him dodge, and then he's going to give attack support to the rest of the rotation. So, looking at the passive, he gets attack and defense 177%, Universe 7 at the start of the turn. Key +4 and a great chance of evading the enemy's attack, including super attack for 7 turns on the character's entry turn, and the high chance of evading the enemy's attack, including super attack, starting from the 8th turn. So he has a 70% chance to dodge the attacks at the beginning for the first 7 turns, and then if you get to that 8th turn, it is going to go down to 50%. So in a longer fight, this guy is going to be in a little bit more trouble because that dodge chance is not going to be as consistent. He goes from like a slot 1 character in the beginning for the first 7 turns to somebody that you're probably going to have to put in slot 3 or float off just so you don't see him as often, but he still does have that dodge chance. So plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack plus 7% within the same turn before the character receives an attack per representative's Universe 7 attacking in the same turn. So at the max, he can have an 84% chance to dodge with 2 other U7 category allies. So in slot 1, that is going to be nice. So that's kind of where they want to put this guy. The issue is these bosses are hitting hard enough to the point where a normal is going to do a decent number on this character. Plus an additional defense plus 77% starting from the turn in which a character evades an attack. Very nice, including super attack, so we're just getting extra defense at the start of the turn after you get a dodge, and then we have plus an additional attack plus 77% starting from the turn in which the character evades an attack, including super attack, as the first attacker in a turn. So essentially, you are looking to put this guy in slot 1 for this first 7 turns, let him build up, get as far as he can go, and he's going to look pretty impressive. Again, just with 9th anniversary battles, it is going to be a little bit tricky, but plus an additional key +1 up to 7, an attack and defense and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 11%, up to 77% with each attack evaded. So after you get 7 attacks, you do all that stuff, you have Universe 7 category allies in the same turn. That is going to be this character at his best. Now, that was everything. I know that was a bit of a mouthful, but I just wanted to make sure you guys understood exactly what this character was doing, his purpose, his role within the team. Now, let's look at the teams that are going to be getting buffed from this unit, and you can see there are a lot of teams. 16 of them, to be specific. Tournament of Power, essentially, Universal Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Reps of U7. Major categories, all pretty good. Realm of Gods is but the big boy, superheroes, he's good. He doesn't make the cut, guys. There are too many good characters on this category that aren't even in the data download yet over on Global. Just throw Beast Gohan on here, throw the Gammas, slap the EZA on these bad boys. He's just not making the cut, right? If you don't have all the characters, sure, but this guy's EZA going to be difficult for you, right? Let me do one thing really quickly while I talk about this, and it'll kind of help you in a minute, but I think I have to go over to JP for it. I managed to find it. We got lucky. Universe Survival Saga is going to be the boost category for this. You're going to have to do 10 stages. Looking at that team, I just kind of quickly want to talk about this for the sake of discussion, right? If we go over here, the best character for this is going to be AGL UI Goku. I'm sure you guys know, but the lead, you probably want to run like this Kaioken Blue Goku, or you just run Jiren or LR Hit and God Goku. If you guys don't know, you need the legendary power link to be active in order to make the damage kind of go on these events. So this is going to be a little bit tricky at first, but shouldn't be too bad. If you guys see here, like Evolution Blue Vegeta will do fine even without his EZA. Kale and Caulifla will be very good. Goku and Frieza will be very good. LR Brienne, if you have them. Master Roshi can kind of fit in there. You guys kind of get the idea, right? So Universal Survival Saga is going to be the boost category for this specific event, and that is what you guys are going to need to know. Just make the best team that you can make, but you want to make sure it has as many LRs as possible, because that is how these specific events work. So there you go. That's a lot of talk for UI Goku, but this is the breakdown for this character, what you got to do to get him, all that fun stuff. This is your first precursor that the anniversary is almost here. And before we go, we need to talk about Mr. Buu. Mr. Buu and I guess Yamcha and Puar. I'll just kind of save you the trouble on Yamcha and Puar. They're very good, but the Dragon Ball Saga team is a little bit limited right now, so you don't want to worry about that too much. But who I really want to talk about is Mr. Buu. Mr. Buu, what team does he fit on? He fits on Majin Power. And Majin Power, they got themselves some dogs in this Golden Week celebration. This EZA, phenomenal. This EZA, phenomenal. This EZA, where are you? Where's the Super EZA? Chat, where's the Super EZA? Phenomenal. Very good, right? Your EZA, phenomenal. We're like AJ Styles up in this thing. And you're pretty good as well. So this team got very good. It was buffed a lot during the Golden Week celebration. And here is how this character works, right? Very simple. You can see the EZA. There's not as nearly as much to read, but we greatly raise defense for 1 turn. We lower the attack of the enemy, and then we get attack and defense plus 120% at the start of turn. We get plus an additional attack 120 when performing a super attack. Changes in key spheres and key spheres of another type to rainbow. So very nice. Rainbow orb changes are always going to be valuable. Attack and defense plus 50% and recovers 30,000 HP per rainbow key sphere. So you can get a lot of defense, a lot of HP, almost a full heal from rainbow key spheres. Not a full heal. That was a bit of a boost, but 150,000 if you get 5. Reduces damage received by 50% plus an additional damage reduction of 10% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Count starts from the 3rd key sphere with 2 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. That's some confusing wording, and I'm actually not 100% sure how that works. So I guess you're maxing out. Does that mean you would max out at 80% damage reduction if you got 5? Because it says the count starts from the 3rd key sphere. So does that mean the 3rd rainbow orb, or if there's 2 typings, then 2 rainbows, then 2 more typings would only be the 2 rainbows there? I don't know. So just keep in mind, you're essentially going to be getting extra damage reduction. Most of the time, you're going to be seeing this guy at 60 to 70% damage reduction at your baseline. You're getting defense on super, you're lowering attack, you're getting extra defense from rainbow orbs. This is a very good filler character, and especially considering they're free, and all you need to do is play the World Tournament and get the rewards. And you'll get this character. You can do the EZA with the signature exchange. You'll be good to go. So just wanted to do a quick update on things that are coming. You guys can see here's the schedule. High School Gohan, Jackie Chun, Mr. Buu, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Who is this? This is I always forget this. Shen. He's coming as well. So there you have it. Dokkan Awakening for Shen too. So wrong thing. But there you guys go. Quick update. Anniversary is almost here. You just got to keep waiting. Just want to do a quick update video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.